So this is the Cape of Storms. We are standing about 100 meters from the most southern tip of the continent of Africa. The wind is absolutely howling today. This isn't even gale force winds. I mean, I think it was 40 kilometers per hour. But the seas look rough. Oh my goodness, there are so many shipwrecks along the coastline. There's a nice shipwreck museum in Agulhas, about 40 kilometers from here inland. And this really is one of our favorite spots. This is where a specific shipwreck is. And when we were younger, we used to have our New Year's Eve parties here. This is now part of the national park, so we're not allowed to do that. But some fantastic memories of this area. This is the Agulhas National Park, as you can see, and we're walking to the most southern tip of Africa. All along the coast, these are lots of rocks and things, and people love to come fish here. You are allowed to fish the coastline, even though it is a national park, but you have to adhere to the seasons and the sizes and all that stuff. So just be careful and make sure you've got a license that you can get from. You can get it online or from a post office, but there's no post office in Strasbourg, there's no post office in the Agulhas, there's not one in Bredasdorp either. I think the closest one is Colleen, so just beware if you're coming in, you need a fishing license, get it online before you arrive. So seas pretty rough. You can see the rocky coastline. Shores. Must be so icy cold. Okay, so there's a little stone tablet thingy here that marks the southern tip. There's the lighthouse. Obviously it's still in use today. It's quite necessary in these parts. So this says it's where the Atlantic and the Indian Ocean meet. It's not really. It meets anywhere between Cape Agulhas and Cape Point, depending on the season, depending on the currents, it will meet anywhere in between these two points. Obviously Cape Point you see it the best because it's elevated, whereas this is at sea level. There's no so there's this line running from the southern tip all the way to this map of Africa that they put here. It's actually quite nicely done. A couple of years ago they redid this whole area, and they're still busy with a lot of construction around the lighthouse and things like that. Hopefully it will be completed soon. As you can see, there's the whole continent of Africa laid out. The southern tip is marked with the southerly direction, and landmarks on the really accurate, but you can make out the most important ones. So you got the north, south, west and east points marked quite clearly, and it's been raining, so
all the major landmarks.
Here you can see the North Africa.
It's been raining, so
tourist attraction. People come here quite often. Today is just a miserable day, so not a lot of people out and about facing this terrible wind. So there's the Nile River. that people who's not familiar could also make up major landmarks. It's Drakensberg Mountains in South Africa.
Zijn die Drakensbergen? Drakensberg Mountains.
And then you can see the plateau
Plateau.
in South Africa so clearly.
And Table Mountain, which doesn't look like Table
And then
Mountain.
Table Mountain, which is